Well, guys, apologies in the late start there on the live stream. A few technical difficulties, to say the least, first live stream for this channel. Tonight I'm just going to be going through some Futchamps. I've still got 20 games to play, I think. Not had the best starts, as you can see by my team. Nowhere near as good as what I was playing with before Team of the Year. Quite a lot of my key players have gone. Pogba, Kante, Aspilicueta, Black Card Mustafi, Valencia, but pretty much my whole team, to be honest with you. Trying to win a Team of the Year player. Also the one to watch is burnt about 1,400 players, opened over 1,200 packs since December. Been presented with absolutely nothing. I think I've got two players on my team which are bought. Maybe it might be more than that actually now. It might be 3-4 players in my team that are bought. The rest of them are either SBC players or just simply from upgrade packs and tradables. So, but obviously over the next couple of weeks is finish where I can in the Futchamps, start building my team back up again. Same with the squad battles, and then start competing again properly, getting up into the elites, trying to push towards the top hundreds. But you know, we'll see what happens. A couple of things doing a talk about and look at as well whilst we're watching gameplay, whilst we're going through this. You'll probably notice quite a few, I would say, not glitches, but the game just not being anywhere near as fluid and as correct, I suppose you could say, as it should be. Things like the pass selector, Martial being offside there, absolutely no reason for that. But the pass selector, the player changer, also things that you'll notice is sort of in gameplay. If you're playing against a team that's got an icon, how the game changes, not because that individual player, if you will, or person controlling the player is better than myself or the next person, but because there seems to be something in the game that says this team's got an icon, they have to have the look. A normal player can't tackle adequately against this player, can't pass adequately past them. Obviously, if it's a goalkeeper, Yashin, for example, he just pulls out saves that, you know, you'd say a 92 keeper maybe should do, but then you look at him compared to Neuer, and it's just on a different level, and you can almost tell in the framework as well on the videos. When you see an error happen like that, you'll notice a foot go for the challenge, and then it'll just either pull out or sort of not get there at all. And same vice versa, like the icon won't even put a foot into challenger, but it seems that the ball will just come away from you. It's, as I say, you'll see it over the course of these games. Also, if you are new to the channel, if you could drop a subscribe, turn on the push notifications, and like any of the videos on there that you like the content for. Also, there's a couple of videos on there looking at future content and what I'm going to be doing over the coming weeks. If you drop a comment on there, any sort of ideas what you'd like to see. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to be doing the Path to Perfection, where I'm simply going to be starting a club from absolute scratch, bronze players, and sort of working up from there, introducing players to it as it goes along, but also custom tactics, individual player tactics, formations, what works best with them, basically. That's going to be a work in progress up until the World Cup.
Yeah, they're frustrated, but maybe frustrated with their team's performance as well as the antics of the opposition, because they haven't been active really today. Move and able to cut out the pass. Good defensive clearance. Thought the guy could switch the play to, came up with the pass as well. Excellent.
See, sometimes you will notice on this, it looks like I've gone for a pointless pass back, and it's literally just to create space, try and keep hold of possession. Especially when you're playing against the likes of Bailly, Ramos at the back. I think it's De Gea in net as well. One thing you will notice as well from corners and Edison picking up the ball at any opportunity with his hands, his delivery out of his hands is absolutely immense. That's something that I try and exploit quite a lot. Always trying to pick an open player rather than force an opportunity with your goal kicks.
Very good indeed, but the ball was broken down. Here's a chance to get at the opposition.
Ridiculous.
For the first goal of the day. Good movement forward here.
So the problem is as well when we're playing with, at the moment, such a low-rated team, if you will, with no big player there, so to speak. Passing around the midfield is horrendous, especially when I need quick passing to get myself out of a situation. And I don't have that, the one go-to guy, if you will, where I know that down I need a goal. I'll bring him on, Lozano, for example. I did at a stage, but then stupidly, as I say, sold to buy packs and traded in for SBCs, which backfired massively. What's he going to do? Now, that's annoying because it wouldn't let me change to the guy at the edge of the wall. I knew exactly what he was going to do, but I could not change to that guy. Ridiculous.
There will be 3 added minutes here.
A simple cross to the back post. See, things like that, just simple football. Literally the one player on his team that's going to make the difference through this game. To be honest with you, I didn't even look at his team before we started up, so I don't know whether it's a perked Ronaldo card. I don't even know whether any of his plays were perked, to be honest with you. Such a delay on the challenges. It's ridiculous.
Trying to use the full width of the pitch here, make some progress. This is an interesting attack. Turn pass. Bailly. William. Back 10 minutes to it. Got the William. Video. Anthony Martial. Video. Good shield.
Fucking simple pass. Come on.
Combination of skill and will to hold off the opposition. Lost the ball, and the counter track could be there. Back to come into the area. I wanted further up front though as the game develops, I'm sure. So how risky this might be. All around in their own half. Threatens their lead. Boy.
Apologies if I'm not talking as much as I probably should be for a live stream. However, one of the things I do suffer with is the fact I'm a male and I can't multitask. My concentration only spans so far. And I certainly need to be pulling this game back and concentrating as much as possible. One goal to go. One goal to go. Get it level pegging. I'm just hoping that, as well as them already having Ronaldo on the pitch and per card Moy by the looks of it, obviously Jesus, that he doesn't have a trump card to bring on, you know, super sub. Well, yeah, well done, Ken. Well done. Unless the game actually knew that that was going to happen, which wouldn't surprise me with FIFA. Oh, I thought that was in. Thought that was in. Just give me the ball, mate. I love it. Try and open the play up. Schoolboy. Yeah, I was supposed to be passing that to the right back. Right, I'm going to try and exploit this kick here with Mkhitaryan now. He's just stopped and decided that he didn't want to go anywhere. A bit concerned as to what's going on here. So Martial and Mkhitaryan both decided to stop, then decided that they didn't want to go with Kane. I am unbalanced. And then it wouldn't let me swap to Mkhitaryan to challenge for that loose ball. I knew I wasn't getting the ball there. I just wanted to slow him down. Try and freshen this up a little bit. And Modric, Sane just literally for his pace down that side. Save on for a little bit later on if we need to. Possibly go to Ibrahimovic. Get me a goal late on the last 5 minutes swapping for Kane. Let's see what happens. See what happens.
Here's a chance to get out the opposition. Got to get it away now.
I think he's just brought. Oh, was Dembele already on? He's just been hiding in the shadows. Downfall of mine that I need to pay attention when you see the team at the beginning and also when changes are made. I just sort of turn it off. One thing I've been quite surprised with as well, which I thought would really catch me out, is the middle button. You'll see it in one of my other videos on the channel. Basically, they did a fix for there was a glitch that people were exploiting. But I don't know the full details of the glitch. Basically, you press the middle button and something, and it automatically backs the opponent out of the game, from what I can gather. So we've done a quick fix for that, where basically you can't press the button, the middle button, pretty much in the game at all, in the Futchamps, which is a bit annoying, especially if you're getting things like party invites and whatnot, leaving parties and that sort of thing, checking messages, well, checking the time, checking messages, whatever you might be doing. I did think it would catch me out, but I've been quite fortunate, whereas it hasn't. Yeah, quite safely say that I lost that game due to, I don't know. Let's have a look at the stats and see if that sheds a light. don't know, lack of pace on the breaks, nowhere near enough shots off, obviously. Scored 50% of my shots on target. Oh, well, moving on swiftly. Eight wins out of 22 games is absolutely ridiculous. I would normally be sort of 15s by now, but as I say, I mean, you'll be able to see in a minute, the team that I'm playing with at the moment for Futchamps is nowhere near capable to be getting up the ladder. I'm just benefiting from players that maybe aren't as good as me, technically, possibly. But onwards and upwards can only but change. You probably noticed there as well. I've got Aurier at the right and Walker at the left. To be honest with you, I find it hard to come across a good all-round left back that's pacey, defence, decent bit of height. Normally, I would have Valencia in Aurier's position, so it'd be Walker, Aurier, Aspilicueta, Blackcard, Mustafi. Probably the best back four that I've had. Ederson still in that. I think he's class on the day. I would normally have Bakayoko there, as he is with a shadow card on him, but then in front of him rather than Herrera and Fernandinho, basically just cheap options for the time being. I would normally have Conte and Pogba up top, and then I get drawn against ridiculous teams like this, but there you go. This is going to be a mullering by the looks of it. Yeah, up top, normally on the wide, the sort of wide players, if you will. I would be preferring Sanchez or Hazard on the left-hand side. I think I played this guy before, to be honest. Up top, Lacazette tends to play pretty well. On the right-hand side, it's always one that I've had a difficulty with, and I've always stuck with Mkhitaryan because if he's got the right players around him, he tends to perform quality. Now, the only reason that I've gone defensive here is because he's got a great team, but is he as good as his team? So we'll sit back, soak a bit up, see what happens. See how he defends against different types of attacks. You see, the problem is, as I was saying earlier on, he's got icons in the team. That Del Piero prime icon, I think it was his prime icon, he'll pass him this ball, he'll shoot, and it'll be a goal. No matter where it is, which way he's facing, he'll shoot, and it'll be a goal. And you notice if I try and tackle him, or he plays a pass past me, say vice versa, he'll automatically cut out my passes, and I won't be able to tackle him. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. And at the moment, he's either half asleep or he's just sparring. Why? Why do they do that? Why not go for a proper acrobatic clearance rather than sliding on your backside and trying to do it? Yeah, last thing I want to be doing is dragging any more people out there than I need to be.
Out for a throw. Bonaventura.
You know, over the course of the next 12 months as well, will be something that I'm going to start taking a lot more. Well, I wouldn't say a lot more seriously because I take it serious now, but the streaming, not just live streaming, the videos, the quality of the content that I put up. I mean, at the moment, I'm just starting off. I've got very limited capability. No PC, literally just using a notebook. So obviously that's going to improve, which means the quality of the videos are going to improve. I'm going to be able to live stream directly from the Xbox rather than having the notepad turn around facing towards it. But it's a case of, you know, watch this space. Now, you will notice then that I had a magnet around me. So I went to go near to intercept the ball that was going to Del Piero, and the player wouldn't go to intercept it. Exactly what I was on about with the icon. It's just a glitch in the game. He's not better than me. The icon says that the team must win, basically. The only way to counter that is, well, by having icons in your team, which, well, would that not be a penalty? Oh, no, I've not got an icon on my team. Of course it won't be. So I clearly win the ball away, that is, but yet vice versa, it isn't. And died the right way, knew where he was going, low, just glitched through my hands. When you just get screwed out of a game by the creators, it's ridiculous. Dear me. So glitchy this sometimes. A risky pass that, but I knew the initial pass straight out would have just got cut out. No Ronaldo, just no. Struggling. Now, you see, without being a gobshite, if you will, if I had this team playing and I was playing the same person, but he was playing with my team, I'd be in double figures by now. Strange, that just looked like a simple 2-yard pass to me. Oh, come on. Can get off. If there's any other games that you guys play as well, it'd be interesting in seeing some content on. I play the likes of PUBG, COD, Battlefield. If there was anything that you wanted to know or anything that you wanted to get to grips with on them games, certainly drop a like on this video and leave a comment down below. Always helps if you subscribe and turn on the notifications as well, so you can keep up to date with new videos as they go up. But yes, certainly if you drop a comment, I'll be sure to reply as to when videos will be going live for them.
For the second half, this match in the Futchamps Weekend League. Get out the opposition.
Let's see if we can get this one turned around in the second half. A good start, is it? Why? It's like my players just suddenly have decided they can't pass, they can't tackle, they can't intercept. Harry Kane definitely can't pass. For a 91 rated striker, he has got to be done. What? No. But why? Just no, mate. Just no. Behave yourself.
From the attacking power in this situation.
Oh, come on. That's just glitching bullshit at its highest.
It's so one-sided today, but all teams are racking up the goals. Walker. We thought we were here for a very even contest, but drops on here. Comes out off the goalkeeper. Cristiano Ronaldo.
What was different to that? To what was in the box before it when it was 0-0? Absolutely fuck all. In a bit, idiot.
He's better than we've seen today. It's much lustful performance by his step. Yeah, it has been. I think for the morning faithless because far below the standards we expected. The other team out for a quick break here. Good vision. Shot blocked very quickly.
I should have took that challenge then off him, shouldn't I?
With the pass. In the clear.
I'm going to take Kane off in a minute, I think. Put Eber on. One of the reasons why I'm taking him off because he just stands there behind the defender marking himself up. Shit. That was just an astronomical cock up from me.
In the back of the net, that's all that matters. Scores with a chip of a very tasty variety. So difficult with a ball running away from you. It's so easy to get that one wrong. We expected this, such a one-sided affair. Look at the attack here. That's the right kind of football style.
I think that's more shots on target already for Eber than Harry Kane in the first 75 minutes. Oh, why with your left foot? I don't know. One thing I never do as well. A lot of people I know rage quit. It's like it's blatant now that I'm not coming back into this game. However, you don't get a lot of coins nowadays for games, but the more games that you back out of on Futchamps over like the course of the 12 months, it lowers the percentage of coins that you do get per games anyway. So, I mean, like I say, although I'm not coming back in this one, it's not worth future games. Plus, it's going to annoy him as well because he knows he's won the game. I mean, he knew he won the game as soon as he seen my team before it kicked off. Yeah, I don't even think he's that much of a capable player, to be honest with you. You see, he's just sitting players on their ass. But the simple fact is, he's got 3 Team of the Year cards, I think it was. An icon, 4 or 5 perk cards, and he's starting. I don't really take note of what he had. And David De Gea in net. It was never going to go well. Just fills me with confidence for the next couple of months. You know, get my team up to any sort of standard. I know what I'm going to be playing against, and certainly fills me full of confidence.
The intentions of the opposition there to interception.
Yeah, complete wrong player. Well, another one bites the dust. You know, let's have a quick look at the. Yeah, Ronaldo, Bale, Del Piero, Nangalan, Kante, Bonaventura, Lonzo, Aspilicueta, Bonucci, Florenzi, De Gea, Bonucci, and Kante, and possibly Ronaldo, I think, were all Team of the Years. Bale's was the black card striker. Alonso's was his black card. Aspilicueta's was his black card, possibly, I think. But either way, comparing. Also, if anyone that's watching didn't know, I do believe now the auto qualification for next week is Silver 2, I think. Silver 1, Silver 2, possibly. I normally only ever finish gold anyway, so It's not really an issue, but anyone for future reference? One thing that we'll be doing as well on Thursday, I'll be opening my packs from the squad battles and my packs from the weekend league. Be opening them all on Thursday. Do them. Probably record it rather than doing it live. The quality's a lot better. Hoping to get something of quality in them. You never know. We will see what happens. But again, another team where you look at the strength of that compared to the strength of mine. Ridiculous. But this will probably be the last game that I play live streaming. I'll record carry on recording some content over the course of the evening. Put it together in a video for you tomorrow. But just the fact of concentration levels, I think it'd be best if straight more the games rather than making sure that you're not sat there in silence. Well, one thing I do normally notice when I play this formation is that there is holes. How are you not just attacking the ball there, Kane? Holes in the defence everywhere. With the three centre-halves, you just get round the back of them and there seems to be big gaps between the centre-halves. Trying to exploit that over the game. Also, when it comes to Calcio goalkeepers, I find it a lot harder to score against Handanovic than I do Buffon. I think mainly because of the height, although Buffon is, a class. I think my sort of said choice, if I was having a Calcio team, would certainly be Handanovic over him, though. Job. Should be a bit more of an even team, this anyway. An even game. I didn't see anybody of any icon relevance, but we will soon see and find out. Should be straight to the keeper. We could have just held on to that. Never mind. Oh, all right, Kane, just ignore the fact that the ball's just bounced right next to your foot. I played that quickly then because I seen all the space. I didn't think his head got anywhere near that ball then, to be honest. Never mind. Go away, ref. Too late. Now that was a finesse double tap to the back post, so why it tried to go near post there, I have no idea. That should have been 1-0 that. Confuses that as to how Higuain's getting anywhere near the pace of Bailly and how back it. Very strange. I don't see you foul there, by. See how he sets up off my goal kicks. Take a punt. No, I'm not going to get it to a midfield player, so use my left back. Have to take a corner there, I guess. If only Harry Kane could shoot. So I say, guys, if you are new to the channel and you want to keep up to date with some upcoming content that's coming, Path to Perfection, as I say, I'll also be doing a pack opening on Thursday. Squad battle rewards, weekend league rewards. I'll probably be trying to hammer out some of the SBCs over the week for the two new league SBCs, also the marquee matchups on Tuesday. I should have a good few packs to open on Thursday, so I'll be recording that up and putting that up probably about 8 o'clock, providing Futchamps rewards are released at the time as to when they're supposed to be and not delayed again this week. Also, as I mentioned, the Path to Perfection series, it's going to be starting on tomorrow. That's basically going to be my secondary profile, which is just starting. I think I'll play three to 5 games on it. So fully bronze team. Going to be building that up from literally scratch, working out which formations work better with the lower rated players, which tactics work better with the lower rated players. Basically working up towards getting into the Futchamps with that. I'm just going to try a long free kick here with Kane, see what happens. It hits the wall. Get the corner out of it. But yeah, if you want to keep up to date with anything, also if you've got any ideas on any content that you'd like to see yourself, any issues that you have with the game that you'd like to discuss, see if we can work out any fix help videos. Certainly subscribe to the channel. If you drop a like on the video as well, that'd be great. But yeah, if you subscribe to the channel, drop a click on the push notifications and comment. You leave your Twitter link there. I'll certainly get back to you. I knew that was a risky one. It was a risky one, but it was worth a punt. As I said earlier as well, it's not just FIFA that I play. It's also COD, Battlefield. I've also just started PUBG. Yeah, I knew I was going to talk about that as soon as he dropped. Yeah, PUBG. So that a few videos are going to be going up for that over the week, hopefully. With the Path to Perfection series as well, there's going to be a couple of sort of arms, if you will, coming off that. So concentrating at the moment on the Futchamp side of things, but certainly if there's, if I get enough comments, people that are struggling with career mode transfers, the scouting system on the career mode, ones that they should be looking out for, transfers to get on a free in the January transfer window. I'll certainly go through that. Also the journey. It's something that I'm not really concentrating on myself, to be honest with you, but it's something that I will be working on. And pro clubs as well. Like anybody that knows me will know, up until November, I think it was. I've always been a pro clubs player. I mean, last year I think I played like 3,500 pro club games. Was ranked within the top 50 as a striker, top 50 as a cam. Didn't really play defence or anywhere else much. So pro clubs is something that I'll be looking to work at again, sort of understanding how to use the AIs to their best capability, and how you and your teammate, if you will, or teammates, should be looking at getting the best out of your players' best setups for certain positions, which perks to put on, depending on obviously the style that you play. But yeah, as I say, and any comments on content that you'd like to see across that board, certainly feel free to drop a comment. If I could talk properly, trying to concentrate and talk at the same time, it's no good. As I say, I'm a man. Multitasking's not top of my agenda. Could have possibly just been caught out by my own trick. I'm thinking in a minute I'm going to put Mbappe and Sane on. I just want to try and exploit the pace, because Harry Kane's not delivered anything for me so far this game, and I'm going to go a goal down. No, I'm going to level up, should I say. I already scored. See, the problem with this as well, and I hate people that go defensive on it and ultra defensive and part of the bus. It's absolutely pointless. I'd never go defensive when you're a goal up, because the game will give them an opportunity. It will give them a goal. I don't know, in my own mind, I just have to keep trying to score. Get Bodrich on as well. Probably a bit of a strange one, but bring Sane on the right later on, if need be. But I'm going to try and exploit Mbappe's pace and composure through the second half and see how it goes. Just a pointless pirouette, you know. It was probably just a terrible choice for me, that, to be honest. Herrera. Obviously, complete wrong side of the defender. What are you doing? It's like the game was just going to give them a goal then. Aurier was doing whatever he was doing, and then as the ball went loose, I just couldn't put a foot in, just wouldn't let me challenge. Everybody just moved. Yeah, Dybala, have a shot. There you go, mate. So get a free kick from there now. Not being funny, but that looked to me more like it was in the box. Just no movement then at all. Oh, don't. So Mbappe starts to make the run and then decides no. Hello. I don't actually know what that was brought back for offside for. Ball wasn't intended for Martial. It didn't go near Martial. That should be a corner. That'd be a corner. Yeah. Yeah, well played.
Here's a chance to get at the opposition.
What? That was a lob through ball to Mkhitaryan. At no point was that meant to be an attempt on goal. Oh, something else that I forgot as well. Tomorrow we'll be competing for, well, it's my first time, to be honest with you. We'll be competing in the Gfinity tournament. So, but as I say, it's my first tournament tomorrow. Let's see how that goes. But that could again be another series that starts. I'm a bit concerned here as to what the hell's going on with my attempts of passing. It's not even the fact that my passes aren't going where they're supposed to be going. It's the fact that my players aren't passing. No, I just want that rolled into Modric. Well, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the little chat. That is it for me for now. As I say, I'm going to be recording a bit more content through the night. I'll just put up in a video tomorrow. Starting tomorrow, we have got, as I say, the Path to Perfection video and the tournament tomorrow evening, Gfinity tournament. So that's going to be something that'll be getting put up through the week as well. As I say, it could be a continuous thing, that depending on how the tournament goes tomorrow. If you've liked what you've heard and seen so far, if you could drop a subscription onto the channel, pop on the notifications as well, and the little bell notifications. Every time I put a new video up, it'll keep you up to date. Obviously, you can like the video and comment any sort of feedback that you have in regards to future content that's coming out, what you'd like to see, if there's any sort of questions that you have in regards to Futchamps, career mode, also what other games that you guys play as well, if there's anything that you'd like to see in regards to that. But yeah, that's it for me for now. Appreciate your time. Peace.